James.
How you doing?
Pretty well. How comfortable are you with where the specialists are at after camp, and kind of what you were talking about earlier with metrics? Does that when you're replacing an entire staff of specialists, does metrics make that a lot easier, or is there some factors that kind of when you're going into replacing that make it a little more difficult to tell with crowds and pressure and stuff like that?
You said staff. Did you misspeak right there? Did you mean the
Yeah, I
players?
kind of meant players that like staff player, like kicker,
Well,
punter,
we're
things
not
like
we're
that.
not at that stage yet in
I
terms
got you.
of
Yeah.
yeah, how you're defining them. But yeah, I think your point is a good one. Yeah, I think the metrics help in terms of being able to say, okay, what was our kick percentage last year in games? What was it in practice? What are these guys doing it right now? I think you guys have seen, like, we try to make practice really challenging and difficult on those guys as well. So a lot of times the games are easy. I mean, as you know, whether it's music or whether it's horns or whether it's whistles or whether it's wet balls or whatever it may be, try to make it really challenging in practice. So I think that helps. But I think at the end of the day, you never truly know at any of these positions, whether it's offense, defense, or special teams, until they get out there and do it in games. But I think they have done, and we've done everything we possibly can to get them prepared for it. I think the competition that we have had in terms of going out and bringing in some veteran guys, not necessarily to take the jobs, but to come in and create a true competition between some veterans from the outside and then some guys within our program that we're growing and maturing and developing. I think that's really helped. There's been legitimate competitions at kicker, punter, snapper, and kickoff. All of them, there's been legitimate competition, which I think brings the best out in everybody and elevates the room. So, we've been pleased with it. And to your point, I think the numbers compare favorably to years past from practice.